met yesterday, today, and I want to thank all of you for coming here, encouraging Anuya. Most of you know her, right?
Yes.
But still, we have some people who've joined us today. In their interest, I would like to briefly introduce Anuya. So you've met her personally. So Anuya is a chartered accountant and she completed her CA in 2009. Most of us know her journey from a homemaker to getting into the family business. And all the time when we hear her, she says how supportive her husband Amit has been in all that she does. So she's been a chartered accountant for their family business, which is into chemical exports, Kolhapur, right? And handling their finances, plus following her father's advice to do something in the stock market, encouraged her to explore the stock markets, and she kept doing it for years and years. And then, of course, she took professional training in it. Also, her mentors, they say that she's one student of theirs who's taken this business very seriously. Starting from a portfolio of 30 lakhs, she's built it to 25 crores. And she said, she definitely deserves a round of applause. And while, of course, she's had backing from her father-in-law, from her children, many of her friends here and family. But I think, having known her personally for quite some time, I've realized certain things are just there in her. You meet her at home and you will find her like a family person. You meet her in the office and then you wonder, how professional she is in everything that she does. So Anuya, I think it would be nice to have you now and let us understand from her what she does, how she does, and why is she in Kolhapur today with all of you.
Thank you all. This is a lovely, lovely crowd to have. I see such a huge crowd for the first time because I have never frankly spoken about my business much because my main passion has always been working. So I hope you all had your lunch and are not sleepy. Okay, so I am Anuya Deshmukh. I'm a chartered accountant. My passion in the stock market started since 2009 itself. The journey was quite long, so I want to check whether how many of y'all want to be in the stock market. So then I know where I go, which direction. So I see, okay, how many of y'all have heard about the stock market? Okay, everyone. I think post-COVID, so everyone wants to be a part of the stock market. How many of y'all invest? Okay. Trade? Okay. That's very less. So let me tell y'all that the stock market definitely is an ocean wherein investment and trading are two different altogether sections. There is one where you create wealth and one where you put your money to work. That's called trading. So when I asked y'all how many of y'all trade, how many of y'all have heard about derivative market in the stock market? So sorry, Mumbai wali hai. Okay, sir. Okay, so I know now that I am at the right place to introduce y'all to the derivative markets in the stock market. What derivative markets is would sound something too technical, abhi kya pakaegi. So definitely I am not getting into very technical things because I am on the timer, I have somebody waiting behind. I love to talk about the topic. So वो 15 minutes में ऐसे आ जाएगा that stop talking. So let me give you a brief in 15 minutes. Kairos wealth, all that is about derivative trading. Derivative trading is a section in the stock market wherein you can let your money work for you. So when I say futures and options would again sound Latin to you all, let me just explain something on the board which will make you get a little bit of idea as to what derivative market is, because I assume very few of you all know what derivatives is. So if we take it from the base, everyone has heard about shares. And I'll just take the marker. So when you buy shares, I have say company A with a share price of 100 rupees. Everyone you say, मैंने ये share खरीदा, I bought this share, means you have bought one share, you bought it, you kept it, and you had it with you for n number of years. People don't know what to do with the share. They have only heard from people that you buy shares और रखो, उसकी value बढ़ जाती है. You don't keep tracking as to कब बेचना होता है, because the stock market has a magical power to multiply your money even in the most unbelievable way. Because you are just putting in your money and you don't know how it works. So what if I say that like our heartbeat, even the stock market, every share has an up and down. What we fail to understand is हमने एक शेयर को suppose 100 rupees में यहाँ खरीदा है, we are seeing the share for years and years, and again after few years, probably it is here. We fail to understand that shares have to be tracked at the right time, because the moment you have put in 100 rupee here, you have to expect something. We expect something from ourselves also. When we work in an organization, we expect a salary. When we even go to a hotel, we expect something worth the money that we pay for the food. Then why is it that you invest here, you put in your 100 rupees here, don't even expect anything from it? Just because it has a magical power of multiplying, we fail to understand that we are stuck here age over years. And let me tell you, just for an example, when I say stock A, anyone can go and check a Tata Motors. Tata Motors is such a share which has had a beautiful journey up and down, but people didn't know when to buy, when to sell, when not to be a part of that, and when to again rebuy it. So there are more than 2,000 shares. How would you be a part of all this? So we advise you all in investments, but again when it comes to 2,000, 3,000, ye 100 rupees and all this was my research that I was doing in investments. Trading became something that excited me because I learned derivative trading, which is futures and options. Many people nowadays do some online courses, मैंने option सीखा, option खरीदा, बेचा and all that. Futures is the fire and the most powerful tool in the stock market to make money or to put your money to work. People don't get into this or don't study this because this happens in lakhs. People like to come in the stock market with few thousands. They are okay. 10,000 डाल दिया, अरे कुछ नहीं गया. 5 का 10 हो गया, चलो 20 डाल दिया. You are not giving justice to the money. So when I talk about futures, this is the area I felt is the most profitable one if traded in the most efficient and disciplined way. So if you would allow me, 5 minutes हो गया. If you would allow me, I will take you further to what futures are and why, as Kairos Wealth, I am in this city, Kolhapur, which is my most favorite city because it's my birthplace. It is a city which I've seen from years with the best of the values, the best of the warmth, affection, traditions, everything, and the way the city adapts, everything. It's just something that I look upon to, because in Mumbai everyone is in their own hives, but Kolhapur, you see people, you meet them. I've seen Sir being so affectionate, and he took care, and he saw me not being comfortable, but he told me, I'll take care of my team members, you can just carry forward. So this I have kept experiencing every time I've come to Kolhapur, and that's the reason why I make it a point that every year my vacations are in Kolhapur. I have 2 kids who have spent all their meals in Kolhapur, and then they have understood now that why they have to keep coming to the city. So as a business also, on the occasion of Mahashivratri, we have announced a base in Kolhapur of Kairos Wealth. Now I take you all ahead to what Kairos Wealth is. So like I said, futures is something which is extremely dangerous in the stock market. And why is it dangerous? Assume, okay, now I'll say, I'm just giving you an example of Tata Motors. Please don't go by the price of it. Tata Motors. So if I want to buy 1 share of Tata Motors, I can just pay, buy and keep it. Nobody is coming behind me, ki ye ab becho, tab becho, rakho. Nobody's bothered. Futures is contract-based trading, which means they are interested in offering the benefits of the market movement on a very high capital. Like I said, agar Tata Motors 1 share is for 100 rupees. I'm just giving you an example. It's too technical for you all to understand what it is, because many of them don't even know what futures are. But let me just tell you that if futures में अगर Tata Motors करना है, तो एक lot होता है. There is 1 lot, which is say around 4,300 shares. It is a contract-based trading. I am not saying investing. I am not buying shares. This money, 4,300 into 100 would be the value I would pay to buy the shares. But यहाँ पे खरीदना ही नहीं है. I just want to trade. What does trade mean? जब ये ऊपर जाएगा, I'm a part here. जब ये नीचे जाएगा, I'm a part here. This is the most beneficial thing in the stock market, in the future session, that it gives you the advantage to make money when the market falls. And that is why you make money when the market is going up, you make money when the market is going down. Now coming to this point, 4,300 into 100 would mean I would have to shell out 4 lakh. So 4,30,000 would mean that this is the price I pay to buy the shares. But the market is telling me you are not buying, you are just a trader. So you don't pay me this. You just pay me, say 20% and you trade. So I get an advantage here of paying 20% of this. But again, it's in lakhs. This money that I pay, I track the market. Of course, there's a calculation, there's a lot of study behind it. I know when the market would go up based on the calculation. We make money here. We make money here. But we make it on 4,000 shares with this capital as the amount, I would say. So let me get it. I mean, I'm just getting too technical. 4,30,000 का 20% you've paid to buy it. But profit जब calculate होता है तो 4,30,000 पे होता है. That's fantastic. Loss भी होता है तो 4,30,000 पे होता है. That's why it is called dangerous. So if you don't know the right way of tracking this movement, then you are gone. Then you lose all your money and then you don't know how do you get back to it. So this, like I said, it is so difficult to understand. We've just chop this off for everyone. And we said we don't want to bother people. We come in with Kairos Wealth to offer you derivative trading in the future section as a business thought, because it is considered as business income as per the income tax. So, if you think of doing another business, why not think of doing it in the stock market? You need a capital, like having a capital for any business. You need a technique, that is with us. You need a platform, that is your trading account. You need people to work, our team is there to work. So we have understood, or we've done a survey right from Pune to Satara, Kolhapur, and we've understood people just get into this for a lot of excitement to see a lot of money that happens. But they fail to understand that if you don't do it well, you lose a lot of money, and that is why the blame is on the stock market कि भाई market सट्टा है. In the lockdown, when the markets, when COVID hit and everything was shut, the stock market was not even closed for a single day. That made it the most powerful business, again, to prove itself that come what may, you have a lot of money to make. हाँ, अभी इन्वेस्ट करना सोचो तो मार्केट तो गिर रहा है, बट इमेजिन वी हैव a calculation gave us and every stock has an up and down. So even if somebody has not seen what stocks are market है, कोई भी एक stock का graph देखो, it is like the heartbeat, ऊपर नीचे. Our calculations and our timing should be perfect. Which every doctor, if you go to a doctor, बीमारी बताते हो, भाई ठीक करके दे दो. वो कार्ड के अंदर क्या किया हमको कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. Like that. You come to us, stock market में पैसा कमा के दे दो. कैसा करते हो we don't know. But then we tell you कैसा भी करते हैं तो भी it is like a business. Are you ready to take it like a parallel business? That's when we are there for you. We can't make magical money for you. COVID was a time definitely when we made massive profits, and that was the biggest profit of my trading career, which I invested in Kolhapur. I bought a house, I did it up, and I was really convinced that if you have your knowledge in the right place, you can make the best. When the markets were falling, everyone was really upset on their portfolios, showing a very horrible return, or they were just not happy on even coming out, pulling out, because they had to be invested. If they would be trading in the derivative section, they would be minting money. So somewhere again, you are hedging your losses with the risk or your profits that you are making in the markets. I think this 15 minutes is a very short time, but I've given in your brochures. I want Kolhapur people to explore the derivative markets, the stock markets more. This is something which becomes a very, very personal thing to talk with, because that's how this doesn't happen among people like this, wherein I don't know what somebody has faced. Somebody has made massive losses. Somebody's father has made massive losses, and that's why the person is taken a vow that he's never ever going to enter the markets. So I think yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, I actually have invested in the market before, but the biggest problem that I come across is I'm in the merchant navy. So I have very limited access to the internet when I'm on the ship. Now I get messages from my traders that buy this at this point, sell this at that point, but that is practically not possible for me. So with Kairos, if at all we collaborate and we start investing with you, do I have to do the active trading or you do it for me?
We do it for you.
So that's one interesting one.
We are happier if you don't know anything about the markets.
It's okay. I read your brochure yesterday, and I found something very interesting, that is build your business. So can you tell me what it is?
Correct. So somebody would really not be interested in this. बोलेंगे भाई धंधे का बोल दो. She's a पक्की business woman. So build your business is our product. So when I say 25 crores, that is my individual capacity to trade in the derivative market, and I was not really getting to a product to offer to public, because people just want to see money, they don't see risk. They don't understand that the stock market is good to make money. So after a lot of research, this year on the 10th of January, Angarki Chaturthi, we launched our product which we call as BUB, which is build your business. Business because now even you all are pro, you all know derivative income is considered as business income. In this, so everyone coming to me wants to build their business. And what we propose to them is, open your trading account, get the FNO activated, get in a capital of 7 lakhs, because business करना है तो capital भी वैसा चाहिए. The amount is in your trading account. You need people, so just pay us a 6,000 annual charge, so we don't bother you every month, and the traders are also happy that they get their money on time. So they have an annual charge of 6,000 rupees to put in your order, and then the money starts going to work.
and management of the golf courses.
All right. First of all, thank you, Anuya ma'am, for coming all the way from Navi Mumbai and giving us an opportunity to host all of you here. It's truly a privilege. We just opened up a couple of months back, and so just to let you all know, the ladies will get the better of her next time. Good luck.
Very nice time. Thank you. I forgot to give this to you. I'm not very
Patient for you and your team. So we will request everyone to come here for a group photograph.